The National Training Center in Fort Irwin held its third annual Vietnam Veterans Welcome Home ceremony at Army Field on April 4th. Hundreds of motorcycles kicked off the event riding from the Barstow Veterans Home to Army Field at Fort Irwin. The veterans were greeted by the National Training Center and Fort Irwin Commanding General, Brigadier General Terry Farrell.
We're talking about folks that stepped off into combat. We're talking about folks that in many cases regretfully has given their life in sacrifice for their nation. We're here to honor that. We're here to honor those that have served and didn't get the proper respect when they return, and we'll do so fittingly.
The guest speaker, Chief Warrant Officer 5 John Harris, who is one of the last Vietnam veterans on active duty, is also the last Army reservist to be voluntarily mobilized for Vietnam. He was also one of the last 500 Americans to leave Vietnam on January 28, 1973. Harris spent over 40 years as a pilot of the Army's iconic UH-1 or Huey helicopter. Chief Harris reflected on the aircraft and her crews and the effect they had on combat troops during the war in Vietnam.
Those who spent their time in Nam as a grunt know that noise was always a great comfort. Even today, when I hear it, I stop, catch my breath, and search the sky for a glimpse of the mighty eagle. No matter how bad things were, if we called, you came. Down through the hail of green tracers and other signs of a real bad day, off to a bad start. I can still hear the sound of those blades churning the fiery sky. To us, you see beyond brave and fearless. Down you would come to us in the middle of battle in those flimsy, thin-skinned chariots, into the storm of fire and hell. We feared for you. We were awed by you. We thought of you and that beautiful bird as God's own lunatics.
Reporting for Fort Irwin Public Affairs, I'm Ken Driley.